Yo, 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 yo. Thank you for watching Hip Hop Up in Smoke. We here with another video, but before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification and hear that ding for you can be notified every time we drop new videos here on Hot New Hip Hop. Without further ado, we're going to dive right into it. Our topic of discussion today is Jim Jones. Jim Jones went on a spree. He went on Jada and Fat Joe podcast, and basically he was saying he got more accolades than Nas. He got more Billboard entries than Nas. And that put the internet in a frenzy. I mean, everybody got to going crazy, got to clown on him. So, Jim Jones, first, we going to do this. We going to react because Joe Budden, you know, he don't be cutting no slack. But we going to play a little snippet out of Joe Budden podcast when they discuss the situation, before we could just get a little background on it if y'all have not yet caught up on it. Here we go.
To say about some dude on the internet that said Jim Jones is better than Nas and has more Billboard hits than Nas.
It was a little bit more than that. It was a young kid. I believe he was like 23 or something, 22, 23, and he was saying that for his generation, his era, they don't look at Nas. And he was like, you know, our sense of fashion, all of that. Basically, to sum it up, he was saying Jim Jones was more impactful to them than Nas. And then, like the kids do, they start quoting, oh, well, look how many hits he got here versus how many hits he got here. So, and a lot of people took offense to that. I personally did not take offense just because of the kid's age, of the generation. And that's kind of what Jim was speaking to. Like, yo, I grew up, Jim was himself. He was saying he grew up on Nas, 93. This kid probably don't have an idea who Nas is. So he grew up on Jim.
I could agree with that.
And I just think these conversations keep happening where it's pitting one generation against the next generation over not appreciating each other.
Well,
That's go ahead, let's hear it.
I think it's one thing when you're having a conversation with a 23-year-old, which, hey, nothing wrong with anything a 23-year-old say. They're fucking 23.
So that's just the background of it, what I was just playing for y'all if y'all was not caught up in how this all started. So Jim Jones went on the podcast and basically was like, yeah, I'm better than these niggas. And of course, any artist gonna pick theyself over the next artist, but it's basically self-explanatory. I don't know. Jim Jones should have never opened that door, but I'm gonna go here on X. They got it pulled up, the accolades right here. Age 51, age 48, 9.2 million listeners, 86K, 80 million net worth, 10 million. 79 plus singles released, 47. 15 plus Billboard hot entries compared to 2. 8 platinum albums, never had one. So people say like these comparisons is like comparing a Bentley to a Honda. I heard that on live. I thought that was pretty funny. Comparing a Bentley to a Honda, and then man, you look at these numbers, it's crazy. We gonna get into Shannon Sharp. Yeah, Shannon Sharp. They basically had a whole heated argument about this on a Shannon Sharp show. So let's see if we can find that footage. Here we go.
Can I ask you a question, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
You smoke, right?
Yeah,
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when we talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
Well, you said that
but
bullshit.
listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like,
Ain't no shame in that. There a lot of folks came up second to Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit, and we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm being honest. You ask me, I'm being a fan. I'm telling you, the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes. You ever heard of a Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history and find out what happened between us and him. You dig? And I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't play with us when it comes to that, bro. We already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys. You heard?
Hey, Jim.
Yo, and people out here acting like I said I'm gonna bring the Koofy list back. I just told you I'm gonna change man. Stephen Law. Can you dig?
Nah, look, I'm put it to you like this, here, Jim. Hey, bro, you been in this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
Y'all
but look
ain't
how you
effing with
dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. And the
But
things that we, listen to
I
me,
can be in the church house. You can't F with Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, y'all know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Nobody,
all in your,
ain't
all
nobody
in
from
your
Dipset gonna take you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hey, I got
hold on, Jimmy. Hold on.
That shirt too tight.
Hold on. Jimmy.
You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We could go back to the history, bro.
But you didn't even say that,
bro. Don't do that, bro. That
hold on.
Be sticking up for Nas.
I got a question.
Let Nas stick up for itself and meet me in a booth for something if we want to do something historical.
Nas say he don't do that no more. Nas say he don't do that
because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. You heard he's a very smart businessman. He got a couple business flicks.
Hold on. Jimmy, hold on. I got a question, Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. I got a question. And this you do, Jimmy, and anything that you do, right?
And that's basically, I ain't gonna play the whole thing just for copyright rights, but so now I'm gonna play this video right here of Jim Jones basically saying that he was on a trolling delusional rant, and basically was doing that for the views. Let's get it.
I got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in my comments fighting for their life. And you know what I get out of all of this? I'm lit. Was I on your Explorer page this morning? Yeah. Mine's too. Summer Jam. You never know who's gonna pop up on that Summer Jam screen. I'm up. Thank you for all the likes and comments.
And when he said that, you never know who pop up. You know what popped in my head, man? What if he bring out him and Nas perform some hit that they got or song that they got or done did together on the Summer Jam screen? Now, how dope would that be? All this attention. He ended up on the Explorer page, and we right here doing videos on Jim Jones. So all eyes on Jim Jones right now. So you never know who's going to pop up on that Summer Jam screen. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think Jim Jones was truly trolling, or did you think he honestly thought he had it, and then the internet did what the internet did they dig in here and showed him, no, you're not fucking with Nas, so now he backpedaling and basically trying to say that he was trolling? I don't know. Let's talk about it in the comments. It's your boy Vito Ray. Thank you again for watching Hip Hop Up in Smoke. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you can always get videos like this. Thank you again for watching. It's your boy Vito Ray. We out.